Hi guys, welcome to a new video. This is exciting because it's a May, well it is May, but it's a 2025 reset. So I know it's like a very awkward timing, a bit of an odd time to create this video. However, I low-key have gone through the past the craziest past 2 days, and I feel like I have been giving so much of my energy to other people and to situations definitely do not require my energy and are meaningless in the bigger perspective. Got a little bit deep there, I'm sorry guys. I'm sure there's other people also going through a rough 2025. My 2025 is not bad, it's just these past 2 days, like the past week, that have been quite literally terrible, that have been not so good. So I felt as if I needed to bring that energy back to myself, back to my goals, the things I want to achieve, the people I love, my friends, my family, just my life, and not so much a negative mindset. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm talking about, but yeah, I'm sure that I'm not alone, that this past few days have been quite rough or a bit chaotic or just not the best mentally for other people or any way. Maybe some people have been struggling their whole 2025 or a few months or a few weeks, a few days. So reset with me guys. You can do the same things at home. You can make a matcha or coffee or tea or whatever, but let's just set some new goals for the year ahead and just kind of bring in a better mindset, kind of reshape our mindset for the year. And yeah, let's just bring in more positive energy. I feel like I haven't been paying as much attention to my goals as I should have been this past few weeks. However, it's okay. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna set some better intentions. So let me tell you guys what the plan is. I hope you have your matcha or your tea or coffee or hot chocolate or whatever. Or maybe you're in the northern hemisphere and you're drinking a smoothie. Because I'm jealous of you right now. But okay, it's okay. Let's get straight into this. So what is my intention for this video specifically? Sorry if I use my hands a lot to talk. I think it's a habit of mine. If you guys have seen my scroll down on my YouTube channel, and you'll see that I made a 2025 reset video already for the beginning of the year, and I love that video so much. I'm going to kind of be covering the same aspects in this video, just refresh or new perspective on it. Obviously life changes every few months, and my life has definitely changed since I made that video in January. However, you know what hasn't changed? My vision board. So this morning I went to the printing place and I printed my vision board. This is the exact same vision board that I made at the beginning of the year. I've been stuck and stagnant at 50k for 4 months now. So I don't know. I'm going to keep on working hard, keep on trying my best to get my TikToks across and bigger my little TikTok community, but it's definitely hard. Another goal on here is a working out fitness health goal. That is definitely getting better. I have improved my fitness a lot. I've bought my own gym equipment for my room, little stuff like kettlebells, dumbbells, stuff like that for my room, so that I can work out at home as well as the gym. And yeah, I can definitely be more consistent with gym, but it's going pretty well so far, I would say. Okay, another one of my goals on here is healthy eating and just being healthy in general, having a good skincare routine, having a good hair care routine, eating healthy, consuming healthy stuff, drinking healthier stuff, drinking more water, basically just physical health in general. And I can definitely better my water intake. At the beginning of the year, I was I don't know what I was doing, but I was drinking 2 liters every single day consecutively. And as for my eating, my eating has definitely gotten better. Also on here, reading. God, my reading has been terrible, like absolutely atrocious. Why do my glasses fall out every 5 seconds? Anyways, I really need to better my reading. Oh my gosh, I think in this video I'm going to download some books. I'm not buying any more books, guys, the rest of the year, because I am graduating and moving to uni soon. Where are they gonna go? So I'm just gonna be reading online. 10,000 followers on YouTube. I would love for that goal to be achieved, and I am gonna work on becoming more consistent with my upload. So hopefully that can be achieved this year. Okay, the next one on my list is like academic goal. I am talking about school, but the main thing I'm talking about is getting accepted into medical school. So if you're new to my channel, you will not know that I need to take the international medical entrance exam, and it's in like 150 days from now. So that exam, whatever I get on that exam, is going to determine if I get into medical school overseas or not. I have to work very, very hard to get accepted. If I get accepted into that, then my grades are needed, but they're not the sole reason for getting accepted into uni, because the universities are not going to be looking at my grades, only my score on the entrance exam. So that's like the #1 thing I have to work towards. And the last thing on my list is bettering my faith and growing closer to God, which definitely I've been working on. I Bible study quite often. When I have time, I try to make time as best as I can, and I don't think I've skipped church at all this year. So yay, that's good news. Okay guys, moving on. Now that we know what is on my vision board, what I need to work towards, we can put together a really good Notion page. So I'll put a screen recording on the screen of my Notion page. It's not bad. It's not like not good. Like, it's definitely there. However, I feel as if I really like the front cover. I like that it says like all the due dates this week, and then my day, and then today's tasks, blah, blah, blah. I like doing that instead of like putting Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like a to-do list, because at school I just use a little journal. It's better for me to have it physical in a little notebook. Okay, in the personal section, I don't hate it. My workout routine has definitely changed. I don't do these workouts anymore. I do the Alexis Ren and the Pamela Rafe workout. I do the Alexis Ren workout sometimes, and then I changed the Pamela Rafe workout to a different Pamela Rafe workout, and I don't do Daisy Keach anymore. I don't do her workouts. So I need to change that. Regards to academic, I do like having all my courses here and then the information about them inside. My playlist, when I need to lock in. This little section here, I haven't even cleared it. This little section here about matric work, it's not horrible, but I'm not using it at all. I think people who work on their laptop at university will benefit more than me. And then I like keeping my volunteer work here too. I don't use this reminders thing, so deleting that. I don't use this at all, deleting this. I don't think I've ever used this thing since I put it in my planner, so that's going. One thing that I will add is this little list of everything that I need to cover for the entrance exam. We're going to be moving this. Academic. Now we go back to the academic section, and there it is. We're gonna put it under volunteer work. Great, there we go. So now I can always refer to what is in the entrance exam. I do want to like see if I can get like some sort of timer or countdown, and then place it in here when I eventually know the dates of the exam. Anyways, I just wanted to do a little bit of a cleanup on my Notion page. It's definitely better now. A lot of it I was not using. So yeah, and then who knows, maybe in like August or September I'll change it again. Like, life just changes every few months, and it's not a bad thing majority of the time. Okay, so we have checked my vision board. We have gone through my vision board, which is not changing at all this year. It's gonna stay the same because these are pretty in general goals that I have for myself. For example, my fitness goal might change, like achieve this physique or whatever, but it's still fitness. So this is not changing. My Notion page, I just changed a little bit. The next thing on this list that I want to cover is also the last thing, is something that is very, very special to me, and I've been doing it for years. It's always it's always something I need to do every year. It's just, I don't know, I'll show you guys. So in my journal, I don't think I'm gonna show you guys because it's like personal, but I have this little, like a few pages, like 5 pages, where I kind of just put some photos from Pinterest of things that I want to achieve, goals I have for myself. Very, very specific, very, very specific. Give the page a sort of vibe, like topic, and then I just write like words around it of things I can like just remind myself, I will achieve da da da, I will achieve, I will reach, I will get, or I will whatever, like just stuff I can say to myself to kind of remind myself to have a positive outlook and remind myself of what I'm working towards in the bigger scheme of things, like my very, very personal goals that I want for myself. And so it's quite similar to what I had at the beginning of the year. The one that I just showed you guys was the one I made for last year. The one I made for myself this year is really, really long. It's a lot of pages, so I do not have time every morning to be going through that, like that many pages. So I want to make a little summarized version. Also, some of the goals on that list have changed quite a bit, so that's what I'm going to be doing now. So the next day, I printed out the photos that align with my goals and resonate with who I want to become this year, and I just cut them out, pasted them in my journal, and once I stuck everything down, it was only about 5 pages, so definitely a lot shorter than what I initially had. And then I just thought of some positive words that I could be saying to myself every morning, and kind of statements that align with who I want to become, just to remind myself of a version of myself. And then I think the next week I finally stuck up my vision board, and this is how it looked on my desk, and it looks really good and I'm really happy with it.